California. For me, a shot in the dark been as easy as a free throw. Do it my own way, put a bullet in Carlito. The poker face won $1 million in the casino. This rap game's the crack game, I'm the brown skin Nino. Ironic how I'm hiding out in Escondido. Off the endo, hopping out windows with Debo. The rap style Sibo, mixed in with CeeLo. Turn slave ships to spaceship while kicking it with Neo. On acid, doing the math like Nico. Suave Rico, lighting Molotovs with C-No. Super Bowl ring flow, 16-0. Undefeated, been better than Dan Marino. The Virgin Mary gave your boy a peep show, cause she know Scatterbrain been living by that G.O.D. code. Desert ego, Mexican, Filipino. An angel falling up, that's Lucifer without the ego. Living down, I place my money on red, that's the winning bet. In a circle of winners, got them spitters on my dinner set. You rappers don't exist once I disconnect the internet. And that ain't indirect, homeboy, I've been a threat. I DDT Bigfoot, put Shamu in my fishing net. I can ask the drip, still won't miss a step. Kill a vet, lit a split for max, spit correct. On the mic, Walter White with a chemist set. A sad kin of sand sniffing on some kid is sad. The kid is sad, intercept, alien intellect. Dripping wet, cigarette, Joseph Stalin silhouette. I blitz the block, hit a cop in the neck. Just a grave digger for a pig, thanks for that disrespect. We making foreign militaries have to hit the deck. Then me and the president dipping in a different jet. When the music's great, fools gon' be sooner hate. That's why you gotta psychologically abuse a snake when they display them truest traits. Leave the rude awake, I got an amusing, useless fate to wanna constantly hallucinate. Blunt raps, madness and murder, I let you choose to take. My mental too heavy, you little fools is cruising away. I cruise the state, wearing Freddy Krueger's face. In a bluish gray cougar, dip into my new estate. Too many federal bugs, homie, had to fumigate. The root of evil makes my crown chakra illuminate. Eating off a Jewish plate, I left Medusa raped. I'm the future, y'all suckers heard the rumors lay. Scatterbrain got that style you can't duplicate. Eclectic, polytechnic like Laguna State. Young Lex Luthor, I eat the fumes and AIDS. Move with grace, dead Zeppelin, the levee sooner break. Lotus or dose of chlorum. Drunk off this Captain Morgan. Spit it like a dragon, scorching. Fireballs, toss a rack to the dormant, eating an orange. The bullshit I'm ignoring. Verbal, intercoursing on soil that's formed from Torrance to Florence. Dropping these insensitive recordings. I rose like Axel Torrent. Vandal endorsements, rap abortion, massive extortion. Outlandish performance, live on stage, most these rappers are born. Seen a couple holograms boast about the grandest fortunes. Raining dead dogs and cats in the morning while cops are kidnapping orphans, snatching organs, candy morbid. Even my aliases had the warrants. Helter Skelter, eating Charles Manson's Porsches. A Power Ranger in a mansion, morph into the rap Bojack Horseman, Magnum forces. Yeah.
I drop jewels like paraphernalia. I drop jewels like paraphernalia. I drop jewels like paraphernalia. I drop jewels like paraphernalia.
The legend out the blue, that's Mike Jordan, James Worthy. I was fasting while y'all fools was thirsty. In 2030, drink a cyanide Slurpee. Last weekend, so tweet to Fergie. You heard me? Ratchet, ludicrous clergy. Can't serve me on this genocidal journey. Shoot the deputy and then I murdered the attorney. In the back of the lag pack in a Mac blacker than Bernie, huh? CDs burning, get the worm early. It's not a game above the rim like Birdie. Nerdy, shrooms up in the Hershey. Gavel beats like cars in Newark, New Jersey. Riding dirty, driving Herbie, audio mobile in this demolition derby. But for Berkeley, animated on the drums, dirty in the Springfield slum, young bleeding gums Murphy.
I drop jewels like paraphernalia. 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 I drop jewels like paraphernalia.
Yeah, young Sinatra, the fly jerk. Roll like monsters with Mossbergs that got work. Dirty Converse and a tie-dye shirt. Live at the concert. Papa Molly make your mom twerk. It's God's work, my brain's a Rastafari church. Abort rap careers, ayy, peep how I deny birth. Sell out for this industry, I'll probably die first. Won't let no out decide my worth. Nah, I can touch Dr. Spock's nerves. The bright light from my mic make Stevie Wonder's eyes hurt. Resurrect the Russian physicist every July 1st. No lie, Nikolai Basab with a hot verse. Spitting proverbs, Isaac Hayes, Potts perp. Thoughts curse to destruct, corrupt commerce. Feeling like religion was designed to divide earth. Headless horseman riding in the white hearse, cause
I drop jewels like paraphernalia. 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 I drop jewels like paraphernalia.
Hello, Sonny.
Paraphernalia. Jewels like paraphernalia. Hello, Sonny.
You can't just have a record that's made up of everybody else's records and then not pay them for it.
I break herbs down like acronyms, letter for letter. For cheddar I'm better, once again nevertheless. Whoever you said that is better, I dead him whenever, get it wherever. Putting heavy metal decibels together. Off the head of telekinetic, I'm the expert professor. Wait, the 36 chamber, I was Santa Ana. From Santa Ana to the depths of Johanna. Alpha Omega rocket runs 1987 leather. A wolf on Beat Street with clever endeavors. Going through the most desperate of measures. At it with lepers, out of heaven. Drug peddling the beggars. A trendsetter in Babylon, call me Nebuchadnezzar. Adventure, the pencil filled with lead from Berettas. A hip-hop cop found dead in the Mecca. Fled in the Jetta, me and the clan stay ahead of the weather. The young king seen the dream, get ahead from Coretta. It's whatever.
Tell you something, there is no nobility in poverty. I've been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time. Because at least as a rich man, when I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo wearing a $2,000 suit and a $40,000 gold fucking watch.
Oh man, that was Scatterbrain. All right, gonna take this over to the judges' table. Supernatural, are you ready to pass judgment?
If it was for the flow and just pure heart, I would have to give it to Scatterbrain. So, man, I'm in a bad situation.
All right, Mr. Charlie Tuna, how did you see this turning out?
The boy got all this heart, man, and all this energy screaming out, man. I honestly, I'm leaning towards my man Scatter. That's why, man.
Corrupt, what are you thinking on this one?
This is the hardest one in all the battles.
Grand Theft Audio. Yeah, in the game, Scatterbrain came from wildin'. From 7 homies in the dirty scraper piled in. To fly capers, pilots with major mileage. Paper piling all states in the Cayman Islands. I'm self-made, so it really ain't surprising. I'm on a throne in a spot where lots of haters eyeing. RLK Night Stalk on my way to Zion. The way I'm writing, Hemingway and Tyson. Before Einstein placed faith in science, I drank absinthe with Ant Bison and I played with Mayans. In an underground cave, devil grave designing. I open up holes like Super Bowl Raven linemen. Lay beside him, raised up to plague the tyrants. Death defying, angels with sacred violence. Rang the sirens, always set to face the titans. Realize the stakes is high while overlooking the lake's horizons. Drones inside them, GPS can't describe them. Space alignment, Southern Cali state residing. Diamonds and gold, economic insane asylum. Ironic how these bars help me break confinement. Hey, we in a stark reality.
Marlon Brando played the Godfather. Vincent Gigante was called the Oddfather.
I'm from paradise, hell, where parasites dwell. Gangsters, graffiti artists, and priests going to jail. The city smells like weed, coke and cigarettes, liquor, perfume, death, heroin and crystal meth. Life's a game. Grand Theft Audio in my streets with a bulletproof vest on. A limited cheat, southeast, land of the dead, modern day Hades. Microwaving babies with invisible 380s. Each bar surrounded by barbed wire fences. Armed security guards blocking off the entrance. Eclectic UFOs got most who's confused. Use Doja as the fuse to detonate my point of views. Blow up inside a church, start praying on a predator. Get it? My holy bread for assassinated senators. Yeah, Red Lotus Clan, scatterbrain cancer, black belt banter. You haters ain't got an answer, nah. So why they want to test the Godfather, huh? Why they want to test the Godfather? Yeah. Why they want to test the Godfather, huh? Why they want to test the Godfather?
He would walk the streets of the village in a bathrobe. He would urinate in public. He would do things that no other boss in the history of the Cosa Nostra would catch himself doing ever in public.
Like a fucking dummy. Pass the swisher, but I ain't fucking with no Fisher Price, cause those are toys, so here it is. Introducing Mr. Fuck all of y'all, man. I grew up on the shoestring budget, and if I wasn't painting, I was boosting. But was it a pussy cat that'll make you lose sleep and make you lose dreams? That's that foolish fiend. I got that creeping in the hoodie rap. When I was young, I thought I knew things, but now it's whatever, forever. We could say fuck the world altogether. I got a homie named Candy King. I'm on some tax-free shit by any means. Getting honeys out their granny pantyhose. Used to make money off botanicals. Fake folks, your show gets canceled. What's the antidote? It's that downtown music. That downtown music. For all my people from across the land. I came from Kung Fu without a plan. Imperial Grandmasters, Red Lotus Clan. For all my people from across the land. Yeah. For all my people from across the land. I came from Kung Fu without a plan. Imperial Grandmasters, Red Lotus Clan. For all my people from across the land.
Yeah, the price of my soul beyond gold. Colossal, disciple, it's San Diablo. Pablo, Picasso, at the stronghold. Leave the 5-0, hella dead on arrival. That's how I prefer an officer. The corpse connoisseur, leave beats dead sloppy-er. I done got the rockin' possum fur. I bump it, I'll be sure. Finger banging, had the lockly-er. Word, we bring the roughness that's necessary. Yeah, throwing bombs past your secondary. Red Lotus Clan, worldwide legendary. Sound wave cemetery, disobeying Shepherd Ferry. Getting green with my gang, spitting sick as gangrene. Different day, same scheme. Lately, being caught up in these daydreams, looking at a vampire's reflection in the blank screen.
For all my people from across the land, I came from Kung Fu without a plan. Imperial Grandmasters, Red Lotus Clan. For all my people from across the land. Yeah. For all my people from across the land, I came from Kung Fu without a plan. Imperial Grandmasters, Red Lotus Clan.
For all my people from across the land.
Kevs one. It's like I'm only writing with my phone cause I couldn't find a pen. For drunk nights on designer drugs, trying to find a friend. Why pretend? I smoke the Newport rapidly, bumping too short on a New York balcony. When it comes to fucks, I don't give a. I'm Die Giggler, somewhere between Howard Stern and the God RZA. Godzilla, nonchalant, raw bar spitter, cigar splitter, bar flicker in the Bronx River. SD to NYC, scheming awkwardly, an oasis of styles in the desert of mediocrity. I rob the industry with a cap gun, Pro Tools, roll with NPCs like I'm Cap 1. What? Cause they ain't even wanna let him in. Now how we bring the weapons in on a David Letterman. Hella gin, 4 bumps of ketamine. A rebel reveling in heavy metal sin, iller than I ever been. I ain't fucking with them J-Cats. Al Sharp to let the snakes grace rats. Vomit on landscapes and scatterbrain raps. That's throw-ups on brick rooftops and rusty train tracks. Out in Coney Island, arm wrestling with Drew Carey. Dripping ink, drinking pomegranate blueberry. Honestly, reality is too scary. I creep while you sleep, give you change like the Tooth Fairy.
Now look, we major, don't make me write my name cross your face with the razor. Now look, we major, don't make me write my name cross your face with the razor. Now look, we major, don't make me write my name cross your face with the razor. Now look, we major, don't make me write my name cross your face with the razor.
And art heists are still happening today. In fact, as many as 100,000 works of art are stolen every year. Well, art theft is an especially lucrative criminal enterprise. The U.S. Department of Justice has called it the third most profitable illegal industry in the past 40 years, after drugs and guns. The FBI estimates that between $4 and $6 billion worth of art is sold every year, but there's really no way to be sure, as investigators rarely have a paper trail to follow. In fact, art theft is so successful that only about 1% of all stolen artwork is ever recovered. This is partially due to the fact that art crime is generally non-violent. The biggest hurdle for art thieves isn't acquiring the art, but getting rid of it afterwards.
What's after death? Well, for me, I figure I'll be back around. Sort of a roadman for the Lords of Karma. The Great Hall of Karma. Yeah, I lost my mind. I ain't trying to find it. Out the state, out the country on that 619 shit. Keep a diamond, your Highness, Quaalude pilot. Chemtrails, lines overhead, switching up the climate. Any mountain peak I climb it. Leave rappers delighted. The flow's like Poseidon riding with a Somali pirate. Art crime, the vibe is vibrant when I rhyme it. Eternally with God's light, I'm guided. RLK, conquer and divide it. Rewind it, don't violate the violent. We carry out what the commission decided. San Diego, where different worlds collided. In Hell's Paradise is where I resided. Could tell you things that I did, but ain't tryna get indicted. Nah, to the White House, I'm tryna get invited. And once I get incited, a riot is incited.